Brace yourself for the No Sleep Podcast.
It's the No Sleep Podcast. I'm David Cummings. Thanks for joining us. On this week's show, we have 5 tales about nasty neighbors, frantic fathers, and tormenting traps. I would like to formally introduce some of our newest voice actors who have joined the show. 2 of them joined us while the tour was ongoing. They are 2 superb voice actors who were introduced to us by our very own Erica Sanderson. Kenny Scott Andrews and Andy Cresswell have been heard on some recent episodes, which will lend their excellent voices to us in coming shows. They are both trained and experienced actors who have worked not only with their voices, but also on the stage and screen. They both hail from England, and it makes sense they'd live in the same country, since Andy and Kenny are, in fact, husband and wife, just like our other British couple, David Alt and Erica. Oh, wait, no, they're not married. They only often play a couple on the show. So we offer our belated welcome to Kenny and Andy and thank them for
oh shit.
Is Jess Echo. Jess makes her debut on the final.
It's actually not that bad.
She joins us from the northern climes of the U.S. Midwest and will lend her voice to various roles from time to time.
It's actually not that bad of a hand, not gonna lie.
Happy with us. And before we begin, I want to mention our friends over at the great audio horror fiction podcast, Tales to Terrify. Not only did they win a 2016 Parsec Award for Best Short Story, but they continue to adapt some of the best stories in horror writing. Here's some familiar voices narrating stories over at Tales to Terrify. Their unadorned yet compelling narrations are a wonderful way to hear the works of outstanding authors. You'll hear modern stories, including Bram Stoker Awards finalists, and classics from authors like Lovecraft. Please visit talestoterrify.com and make it a part of your regular audio horror list. And now we have some terrifying tales of our own. So, with our voices both new and familiar, it's time to start this week's show. In our first story, we visit a college dorm and experience the usual frustrations of living in such close quarters. But as explained by author Nathan Anderson, when one student keeps getting complaints about the noise from his room, he has to figure out why the noise only happens when he's not there. Performing this tale are Dan Zapula and Jessica McAvoy. So keep your eyes peeled, as the man tells us, for the roommate I only saw once.
I will be honest with you, I read that as I have pooped into existence. I can't read for Jack.
This is my second year living in this room. My girlfriend of a few years lives right down the hall, and I spend most of my time during the day in her room. She's a good decorator and generally keeps a cleaner room than I do. I still sleep in my room because the beds are small and she tends to wake up a lot earlier. Our building is like
But also, hello, Shay. I hope you are doing well today.
pretty thin, freaky. I hear the people above me all the time. It always sounds like they're stomping around, but I think it's just the building. Last year I had some friends over to watch the
3. Okay, that's fine. Also, this is a pretty Iona card. I like this card.
stairs to ask us to quiet down. We were all sitting on the floor. The creaking was so bad. She thought we were moving furniture. So she said, but she was kind of nervous. The college recently put up drop tile ceilings in this building to catch all the paint that was falling off the existing drywall onto students.
Okay, we do that. This.
295 on the second floor. Drop
This.
off my stuff after class before heading down the hallway to my girlfriend's. Just in the door,
This.
which is right across from my
Lost vacuum this.
door, as though she'd knocked and was waiting for an answer.
To get rid of this.
Pissed. I told her it was my
Do
room.
this.
She told me she was trying to write a paper and she needed me to quiet down. I was surprised and I almost laughed a bit, since I obviously wasn't in the room. I still had my backpack and jacket on and was just getting back. She told me rather indignantly that clearly somebody was in the room, that I needed to quiet them down as if I was covering for them or something. She told me that I'd been making a lot of noise this week in the afternoons. So I told her I'd check it out to let me know if I was being too loud again. I gave her my number to say.
I'm generally trying to figure out how I can actually do something with this.
Off and walked back downstairs. I unlocked my door and found exactly what I expected. Nothing.
So I probably should attach an energy to Mew.
Whatever other bullshit reasons building.
I guess maybe Judge again, unless I get an Iono. Actually, Iono wouldn't be good. Maybe just do Judge. So I can get 4 cards. See what the fudge I do with any of that. Actually, maybe just do Judge right out. That way, if I get another double turbo, I can attach it to Mew. Hope I get 2 Mew VMAXs from this, or from these. Or we'll just switch into Mew right now. That works too. They're most likely going to bring up their other comfy. Yeah, to do flowering select things, grab 2 more cards. Or grab a card.
I let it go to voicemail and texted her. Hey, I'm in class. Could you remind me who this is? I don't have your number saved.
Oh, that's...
If you're in class, you need to tell whoever's in your room.
That's not good.
Worse than yesterday.
I thought it was strange that the noise.
That is not good at all. I have to kill that.
Considering I was again.
Yeah, no. They're bringing out Cramorant to do that, because there's more than 4 in there that's just going to do the damage. Okay, just prove me wrong. It's fine. It's not good feelings.
That was the gist of it. She didn't give me time to convince her that nobody was there. This was now.
Could have sworn they probably... No, they'll probably do this.
Either she was messing with me.
Then retreat into that. Probably, maybe. I don't know.
I have a small refrigerator that rattles a bit when it cuts on and off. I think I dream of complaining to a neighbor about it. When I got back to my room,
Let's do that.
I again found nothing. Everything was as precisely disheveled as I
We do
remembered,
that.
and I found no evidence of
We do
something
this.
on top of
Hope
that,
I win it. I win it. Perfect.
as I've tried it a few times when I locked myself out.
We take a new VMAX.
Button locks and don't unlock themselves when the door shut.
Do this.
Swing closed and impossible to
Fusion Strike System.
if someone
Grab some
was there,
cards.
they were clearly breaking it, and
This.
they were a much better lock picker than me. Nobody else.
Switch.
So I was pretty pissed. I kept thinking about how this sounded like the plot of a
We do another Fusion Strike.
I was ready to get to the bottom of
Some
this.
more.
Whoever was breaking into my room arrested. I
That.
took an old smartphone I had lying around and installed security
And...
motion and sound detection. If anything happened in my room, I'd get it on camera and get a notification on my
Pokemon's a blue box. Okay, so that. Yeah, that one. Okay, Fusion Strike.
to make it inconspicuous. I went to bed that night feeling pretty good that I was
220. Okay, it doesn't matter.
asshole who kept barging
Just genuinely does not matter. We are doing Technoblast. Take the knock.
I was eating a late lunch.
It's 2 free cards for me.
Motion detected, it informed me. I stood up,
Choice Spell on Cramomatic.
okay with my friend, and ran to my room.
We'll probably...
Running, I tried to pull up the
Cramomat the VIP passes. I don't need that anymore. Attach Choice Spell to probably Genesect.
switched to cellular by the time the connection was established. Bounded up the stairs into the hallway,
Probably Judge again for another 4 cards.
and I heard
Then
nothing
we'll
inside.
Maybe do some fusion strike systems and pray that I get another Mew VMAX.
Nothing. My security phone was still in the corner, but it had slid, fallen. Camera up. Admittedly precarious position.
Oh, crud.
Still, detecting the sound of my violent entry, it promptly notified me that someone
12.
looked around the room. Seemed to
He can kill 2 of my... No, you can kill only 1 of my Pokemon, I think. Yeah, you can only kill 1 of my Pokemon, put damage onto this other.
I unlocked.
If he brought out Sableye and had an energy attached to it.
2 clips had been stored on the phone. The thumbnails were both still frames of the lower.
Because that 12 damage should definitely take out at least 1 of these. Or you could just put it onto one of my Mews for extra...
I note
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
foolishly barreling into my own bedroom and got nothing. So I open the first clip. I hear the faint sound of the doorknob turn. No rattling, no sound of keys.
Oh no, switching carts only is. For some reason my brain went switching cart is escape rope, and I had to switch mine as well, but clearly not. Okay, now he's going to do 110 damage because there's more than 7 in here. Yeah, there we go. Innocent split. Thing is, my Mew V can't attack because it used an ability. So we do that. We do this. We do Cramomat that. Hope I can win it. Do not win it. That's not looking good for us. We will judge. Get 4 cards. That's still not looking good. It's just attach for turn. We do this to get rid of you. Only reason we're doing that is get as much cards out of our hand before we do this. That's still not looking good, so we will just do that again. Good job. To get rid of, I guess we'll just get rid of that fusion belt. Or, choice belt, sorry. To do this.
Which I avoided using for the sake of conspicuousness and avoiding having it stolen. But I didn't care at this point.
No, I'm not. I'll let him have a single prize card. I'm not risking losing my Mew VMAX or having more damage done to my Mew VMAX. Because this is, my Mew VMAX is pretty much my heavy hitter because of cross fusion switch. Because it lets me choose any, and I usually do this, which does more damage, but I can't do more damage if I'm dead. Plus, it's a one-turn move anyways. Which is why I couldn't attack yet again with this Mew VMAX, which is why I was hoping to get a second Mew VMAX so I could just swap out this one with this one to do the damage, since I have the double turbo energy.
I made my way back to work. When I entered the hallway, I saw the door to my room.
I think we will attach for turn. Like, do that, get rid of that, bring up Mew VMAX yet again. No, that's not gonna work. Well, actually, it's dead anyway, so we can still bring up Mew VMAX anyways. So we do that. We do that, I think. Oh! Oh, I partially panicked. I really want to know how that actually would have ended, though. Whoopsies. Where did my phone go? I genuinely thought I was actually going to lose that match, though, because I thought they were potentially going to somehow do something to kill my Mew V. Because they could have easily probably brought in their Sableye to put 12 damage onto my Pokemon and had my Mew VMAX down quite a lot more. But they didn't. Oh, that's a nice looking Revavroom art. I'll admit that. Yeah, I only won because they conceded, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
The image was overlain with a pattern of shattered glass and bits of refracted light.
I would have preferred to have a proper win, but yeah, still take it, I guess.
Effortlessly opened my locked door, heard the sound of the shutter opening, crossed the room, ripped the camera from the tripod, and destroyed it, all before the shutter closed again. The thought must have occurred to them that the camera was connected to the internet, because they clearly left in a hurry.
I want my Sylveon. I have a little Sylveon plushie I had bought him a while ago.
That was over 8 months ago.
And I want to play with my little Sylveon
I
plushie.
heard from my RA friends still at school.
You still won that. It's important.
But the girl below me left.
That is true.
They repaired the door and replaced the knob.
To be fair, I just want to
In the picture, in the left
practice this deck more and more and
offered to pay the
get better with it.
room board, and it
That is not a good hand. The 3 double turbo energies just like that, but only be able to place one Pokemon that
deal about what happened.
I can't even use.
To a private Facebook group.
I really need to get
He was an old
a better hand.
who also went to my school.
So I think we'll just judge, hope I get some actual Pokemon. If they do that, if they have a rare candy in hand still, and they get a Gardevoir, I'm royally screwed. Yep, I'm screwed. Because next turn they can bring out a Gardevoir, and... Okay, well actually they'll still have to... That works in my favor. Hell yeah. So we do that, then we can judge. Hope I get some more cards though.
You can count yourself lucky.
Genesect, that's big.
Author A.E. Golden.
We do this. Okay, since I already did that, we will Fusion Strike System for an extra card. I already judged. Okay, we'll just end turn, I guess. Okay, I gotta hope they do not have a rare candy in hand, because if they do, then like I said, they'll bring out their Gardevoir onto one of their waltzes, and they could just refinement for some more cards. Which, pending whatever Gardevoir deck this is, if it has a Zacian V, I am so royally screwed. Because Zacian V pretty much lets you, with this Gardevoir deck and a Gardevoir EX, lets you put any amount of psychic energy onto your Pokemon. Yep, it's a Gardevoir Zacian deck. I don't know what I was saying though. Let's put any amount of psychic energy onto your Pokemon, but they take 20 damage. And however many energy the Zacian V has, it does more damage with because of Storm Slash. 30 more damage, which means as soon as it gets a decent amount of energy, it can just one-shot my even my Mew V Max. Luckily enough, okay, I need to take out this Zacian V like now. Guess we'll do that. We'll judge for some more energy, more Pokemon, hopefully. Okay, we have an Iono. That is actually quite big. Okay. A Meloetta. That's also good. Means we get one more card. Plus I can do that. Do some more damage. I think that'll actually take out the Ralts. Oh my god. That is fat. That is super fat. Oh my god. Okay, I'm doing this to try and take out as much health from the Zacian V as I can before it comes up. Because if I'm able to take out the Zacian V as fast as I can, as long as they only run one, I should be fine. But knowing my luck, they probably run at least 2, maybe even 3 in this deck. I think only normally it's 1 though. which is good enough for me.
Just kept staring at me. Not moving.
Because I think that's actually even how most regional players, or like League Cup players, I think, play it, is with only one. But I generally don't know. Reselio? What's Reselio do? Move 2 damage counted from your Pokemon to one of your opponents. Oh, okay, that's not good. Because they could easily just put, like, remove a lot of the health that I'm doing to Zacian V into one of mine, which will probably be either my Mew V or even my single Pokemon.
He should have come and introduced himself to us. So we were had said a word to us, and he hadn't said one to
Actually,
outside of my
we will go like this. As much as I'd like to Iono, I'm going to Elisa Sparkle these two because I can just stack up as much. Actually, you can only have 4 of these special energies. I'm going to stack up as much of those as I can so I can just bully people. Well, not bully people, but like hopefully kill the Zacian V as fast as I can. Which that is big, because that lets me get yet another one of these. We will go like that. I don't want to Lost Vacuum because I need my choice belts for when it comes into play. Mind you, Path of Peak isn't the best for me because of my Fusion Strike system, but it does block out its Swerve of the Sword, so it cannot get any more energy, which I am thankful for.
He can't see us, can he?
5 damage. We will do this.
far away, right?
Yeah, but it's like he's looking at us.
The neighbor kept staring at us.
So this other Elisa Sparkle is useless because I have all 4 of the Fusion Strike energy, I think it is. Yeah, Fusion Strike energy, so this can either just go into the Lost Stone or discard by. And he conceded again. I'm thankful, but I am not happy for that. Because it doesn't really give me too much of actual matches.
Well, I really don't think he was looking at us.
So far we're up 2-0 this stream, which is good.
Probably figured out what he wanted to do and went in the house to get something. I had started gathering the dishes again.
And actually, speaking of Pokemon, I actually had something good happen today. Because after raid hour, I pretty much went to go. My mom had a remote raid pass as well, and I wanted to get her, potentially get her another one, or at least get her some XP. So I found a Guzzlord raid close by to my house, so I went to do that, invited her to it. But before that, I had gone to my home gym, and I actually got myself a second shiny Guzzlord, and I am super happy for that, because it means I can actually give one to a friend that needs it. Although I do need like at least 1 to 2 more potentially, just for my own sake, kind of. And I'm reversing a lost Tina box. Oh, that is so not good. I don't like this at all.
No, I haven't, but that doesn't mean no one has visited him. I didn't see them.
Okay, Mew, perfect.
Up here and go run our errands.
Matt, you have to admit it's very strange. that
We
you
do
go
this.
to work and come back home.
We do
He's
this.
all weekend or in the evening. Never even seen him carry in groceries or come home any later than 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
I guess we'll just cram them at it.
Fanatic about open windows.
But yes, I think that was for the shiny, right? Or am I a little dumb brain? But yeah, I got myself a second shiny Guzzlord, which I am happy for. I just need to get some more. I think I need to get at least 1 or 2 more shiny Guzzlords as well. which is going to be hard because I think there's only 2 days left for Guzzlord before it turns into. I think it turns into. I can't remember what the hell it's called now. Great. I genuinely can't remember what it's called. Oh, I think it's Darkrai next? I could be wrong, though. You have two more, and yeah, you can easily take out 3 of my Mons with just Cramorant. Bird. Brain can't say names. Cramorant. There we go. No, he's just going to Abyss again, which scares me.
Break the ice. Bake him something I bake like I originally.
4, so 6. That'll be 6. No, that'll be 7. 6. Okay. That is fat.
She had stopped doing the dishes again, was staring out the window.
I'm just gonna let it take out my Meloetta, I think. Just to try and get that another Fusion Strike energy or a double turbo energy so I can bring out my Mew. Which sucks because it's getting rid of one of these. Probably should have actually attached it to this Meloetta compared to this Meloetta.
The week following was very busy. Lynn was working with a new
So I can still get 140 damage, I think that'd be.
Not an exciting job, but hey, it was a job. My coworker was on vacation.
Get rid of a Comfey? Why would you get rid of a Comfey? Are you seriously that confident that you can do it without a Comfey?
OMG, the neighbor went somewhere. Been gone for
160, that's fine.
I texted back.
We do this. Now I gotta switch. This is not looking good for me, not gonna lie.
A week later, we were in the kitchen preparing for a Sunday dinner for some friends who had
Okay.
a new house.
Bad idea, but
Spaghetti and garlic bread deal.
I think we just...
It was more for the company.
No, we'll bring out a Sableye, I think.
As we were cooking,
Because he just needs 2 more and an energy attached to this to freaking do damage.
The neighbor.
But with like 15 cards in his hand, he's most likely got.
His car.
Yeah, there's the Colorless Experiment. That's going to put in 2 there.
He had left his house.
And he still has an energy he can attach to turn.
wiping up tears from her eyes.
He has 3 there.
Out on the weekends many times.
Why? He seriously thinks he can... I mean, it depends on what his other cards are, but still, he or she seriously thinks he can do this
Turned into a stalker chick.
without a Comfey.
I still think he's
That is not possible, I don't think. Also, I am scared that I just beat... of course.
The dinner went well. And the next morning, day work routine started over. Lynn's new clients were getting under control, and my coworker got back from vacation.
Yeah, no.
Which would free my weekends. I came home Monday night. Already
I have to concede.
there was a new super.
There's no possible way I could actually win that.
Went to the mailbox and saw the neighbor's car wasn't in the driveway, which was odd since, like Lynn said, he was always home by 5 p.m. It was 5:45. His car was always there when I got
That's a
home.
little bit annoying, but it is what it is.
Got the mail and went into the house.
Hi, sweets.
Lynn gave me a hug. Kiss.
There is a ton of spaghetti left over from yesterday, so eat up.
Oh, spaghetti sounds good right now.
Eat.
I'm just hungry.
I saw how much you were putting away last night. I figured that was for dinner tonight.
Under the cable bill, junk mail, and a letter from Rightco telling me I can save hundreds on my car insurance if I switch to them.
Did you know you could save 10% or more on Geico?
There was no writing.
Oh, with Geico, sorry.
The letter was sealed. Very odd.
I feel like this is another Mew deck. But judging from the Fusion Strike card sleeves.
When asked me, she pulled out 2 dinner plates and drinking glasses. Scarf? I carefully ripped open the envelope. Ah, scarf. No, I didn't see a scarf. She's sure she left it here. Inside were 2 sheets of paper, folded up, one in front of the other. Pulled out the first sheet of paper and opened it up. There was a very neat blocked writing on it, done with what looked like a Sharpie. Never moves his car anywhere on the weekends. He stays home all day, Saturday and Sunday. I mean all day. Every single weekend. What was this? What car? Was it some kind of odd new used car advertisement from a dealership?
Well, the thing is, I don't even remember her even wearing a scarf last night.
Lynn put a large bowl of spaghetti on my throat. I pulled out the second piece of paper. Same blocked Sharpie writing. Car move, Saturday, June 7th.
As I thought, it was another Mew deck.
6:43. Car move, Sunday.
Ah, I suppose I just scarfed down a bun.
2 p.m.
But that's just because I'm hungry.
Car move.
So I think it's the normal. No, he's.
Tell me.
Oh no, maybe they both are normal. No, I think this is the normal. I don't know. No, this is from a different set.
Froze in my entire
Well.
body as I remembered the conversation.
Okay, we will do 2 of those, I believe. Yeah.
Sir, I walked to the calendar.
We do that.
16.
We do
You keep forgetting your pay dates. I don't know how.
power tablet.
Get mine.
We do this, I think. Do that and that. Take 2 of those.
Turned to the window at the sink and walked.
We do that. We do that.
She looked at my
Fusion Strike System.
hand on my forehead.
Man, you don't look good. Are you getting sick?
Psych or energy mix.
Neighbor's car in his driveway. Next to the clock, it was 6:05.
We do that.
What are you looking at? Oh, I see. The neighbor isn't home yet. It's kind of weird. It's not like him to be out this late. In fact, he's never out this late on a weekday. He's normally...
You stop being so nosy and worrying about what the neighbor is doing. I was in shock. Why do you have to worry about what he's doing all the time? Stop it! Stop talking about him! I stormed off into the bedroom and slammed the door. I sat down on the bed. It had to be some weird coincidence, some joke. There was no way the neighbor heard us talking about him moving his car. We were at home, windows closed, and he was home, nowhere near our house. Yet he had pulled it in. Was that exactly what she said? Jeez, I shouldn't have yelled at Lynn. I never yell. I needed to go apologize, but I didn't want to scare her and tell her why I was so upset. She'd been overly worried. I left them on the table. I didn't want her to read them until I could figure out what was going on. Jumped. The bedroom door open and raced back to the kitchen. It was too late. Lynn was sitting at the dining table holding the second letter. Her face pale. She looked up at me, back at the paper, her hand shaking.
He quoted me. He quoted me. I don't remember what I said word for word, but that's pretty much what I said. We were in the kitchen. He had gone back inside. I remember that.
Back outside. Maybe we didn't see him go back out. He came close to our house and overheard us. I mean, it's not a big deal. It could just be some kids playing a prank on us. Might not be him at all.
He's not home yet.
she was going to cry.
What does that mean?
It means nothing. This whole thing is nothing. I was suddenly marching over to her and snatching the piece of paper from her hand, along with the first paper on the table. I balled them both up and was about to throw them in the trash when Lynn screamed.
No!
She jumped up and grabbed the 2 balls of paper from my hand, opened them and smoothed them back out.
Might be evidence if something happens. His fingerprints might be on this.
She finished smoothing them out and flopped back down in her chair. What do you think's going to happen, Lynn? I looked down at her. I pulled up the chair next to her and sat down. Look, hon, this is silly. Can't explain it or figure out who wrote it, but we can't get upset. Someone is probably playing a trick on us. Didn't you tell Rita all about how he never leaves the house? Maybe she's playing a joke on you.
Yeah, I did talk about it. She joked that he's some kind of serial killer and uses the weekends to chop up the bodies. It is a definite possibility she's playing a trick on us.
This is not looking good.
Each other in some way. It was actually a very plausible explanation for the source of this crazy thing.
Do that. That's all we can do, and we probably lose.
We'll get a good laugh out of this in the morning. We're both tired, and I know I'm hungry.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
At bedtime, we laid in the dark, much quieter than normal. Usually we'd be chatting away about our day, but both of us were mostly on edge the whole night. The window, I would try to casually...
I am going to lose this match. They are the better Mew player. That's all I can say.
Wasn't there. I leaned over in bed to peer at the red glow of the clock on my nightstand. It was 11:30.
We do this. We do this. We cry because we get 2 Mews.
Somehow I managed to fall
Oh, look at that, we got a Mew.
I only know this because I was jolted awake by a loud boom at the front of the house. I didn't move, but my eyes were wide open and every muscle in my body was frozen. I slowly
There's no point in me even really trying.
one reason sounded wakeful.
Because, yeah,
I was snoring softly beside me.
they can, even if they wanted to just BM, they could easily just Miracle Strike.
For a few seconds longer, listening
And
to
just
strange
wait.
sounds. I decided it was a dream. Turned on my side to go back to sleep.
Or not. That is concerning.
Strange letters. His missing car. I sat up quickly.
It doesn't even matter because I don't have any energies.
His car was back in his driveway. I looked as best as I could to see if he was sitting in it. Standing outside looking at our house. My eyes were having a hard time adjusting. Couldn't see any details. I could see that his house was dark. The lights were on. He probably got home hours ago and was asleep, not even thinking about us. My thoughts of Rita playing games.
And you just wanted to do that.
I walked back to my side of the bed. 38 a.m.
I can't be mad. I did win 2 games in a row. Mind you, they were both conceded, but still.
I sat down in the bed and was about to put my when I remembered the news.
I won 2, I lost 2.
Boom sounds loud. What if it wasn't in my dream? I got up again. This time leaving the bedroom and inspecting what I could around the darkened house. The windows were intact. Nothing was thrown in. I walked to the front door. Our front door was mostly a large square pane of decorative glass. So I put up a sheer lace curtain for a bit of privacy. I slowly pushed back the curtain to look outside. The front of our house faced our driveway and the woods beyond that. It was a very beautiful setting. Nothing looked wrong with our cars. I was about to drop the curtain back and go back to bed when I looked down and saw a large dark object in front of the door. Brown. When I came home, there was no package or anything that large anywhere on the porch. When I turned on the porch light and looked closer, well, I wasn't sure. It appeared to be an animal. Maybe
I'm sorry, I was trying to eat a cookie. Holy damn, that's a good hand.
I couldn't make out what it was completely. Definitely. I wondered if I should leave it, wait for the dog or whatever it was to leave.
No energy, but who cares?
Some stray looking for a safe place to sleep. I shrugged and turned off the porch light, yawning as I went to bed.
This person bought the
Walk on the way. It's 4 a.m.
Alakazam box, probably.
I could be up in 2 hours. The alarm blared
Because I know
6 a.m.
this card, I believe, because of the shiny border is from the shiny border can be found in the Alakazam pack.
Boy, look at this morning. It's so sunny.
I heard her say as I ran to the living room with couch cushions. Finally found them stuck between them. I was about to pick them up when I heard a blood breathe. Gwen, what happened? What's... I found her standing at the front door, wide open. She was looking down at something. I walked slowly up to her. I suddenly remembered the dark, furry figure I couldn't quite make out a few hours before. I had a feeling the cute image in my head wasn't what was on.
What kind of sick person would do this?
I don't need this to be in the active spot, but it gets me less cards in my hand.
And its two eyes were mashed into a red and pink grotesque mixture of blood, fur, brains, and skull pieces where its head should have been. The animal's body was cut open from chest to lower belly.
Could get rid of that, but
Pulled out.
I won't.
Placed into a horrifying mountain made up of intestines, liver, kidneys, and heart. And on top of it, blood. There was so much blood. Most of our porch.
It was him. Rita wouldn't do this. The note.
Note. I hadn't even noticed the note. Did I miss it? It was impaled on the dog's thigh, knife anchoring it to him. This time, the paper wasn't folded. It was open flat, like weaving in the wind like a morbid flag. It was the same plain white paper as the other notes. This time, streaks and splatters of blood stained it like tie-dye. I went back into the house to grab a dish towel, used it to remove the knife.
Oh, this is not good.
Despite the blood,
Because this this attack is good but bad because, well, it can attack from the bench.
June 16, 2014, from 8:30 a.m. to 3:31 a.m. Looks like
Okay, I think we go this,
I slammed the front door.
this,
Days, Lynn and I had the worst fights we have ever had in our 4 years of marriage. And most of our fights at home were written on paper. Too scared to say anything out loud about it while in our house, since it seemed that everything we
I'm trying to think what to do.
when we did speak out loud
If
about
I
it,
leave this organic,
to a restaurant or a park. Lynn was dead set.
I think we just do this.
See the dog and investigate the neighbor, etc.
Get rid of that.
I did not want that. Felt like it would make things worse.
We do this.
Same person.
We boss up that.
Who knew what he would do if we sent the police to his house about it? We ended up going with my plan. Disposed of the dog and cleaned up the mess ourselves.
Power tablet. Vacuum that. Get it out of here.
There's nothing in it except
Or I guess choice belts.
I could see
Uh,
many marks of the black Sharpie bleeding through. There was a lot of writing on this note from what I
okay,
could
we
tell.
just stay with that.
I glanced over at the neighbor's house. His car was gone. I walked into our dark house and turned on the lights. the office. I was thankful I got the mail before Lynn did. Didn't want her to know about it. We'd already gone through so much emotionally. Frowning, I realized with the jolt that Lynn was very odd since she told me at 1 p.m. that she was at the house.
I need to get rid of that Alakazam.
Then heading home to cook for
I think first I need to get rid of this stupid Mew.
My hands started shaking as I held the note. I had a bad feeling that Uber's car would come back.
I think we'll just go boom, boom. Yes, we just go boom, boom. Okay, and then we swap you out. Do this. Dang it, I had 2 double energy. I'm stupid. I screwed up.
When you're looking to save some money and stock up on supplies, it's easy to head to the local big box store.
This deck does 34 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon.
Even at the best of times, it can feel a little
9, 36, not. He just waited for that.
Utterly bizarre. Performing this tale are Addison Peacock and Nicole Goodnight. So when the greeter welcomes you, make sure you're in the right wall.
I don't shop at Walmart. That's not a brag. I don't look down on people who regularly do out of financial necessity. I'm just saying, maybe if I did, I would have done something sooner. It was late at night, and I was out of a lot of essentials. I had just gotten off an all-day shift, and tomorrow was looking to be no different. I was resigning myself to having no toilet paper, no soap, and no milk until my next day off. Then I remembered I was also out of lunch meat and just went fuck it.
Grandma
I was
match.
the workday without my customary sandwich. Fooled around in my beater trying to find a 7-Eleven or something along those lines when I saw that.
Do I have one? I do. If we take that,
I reviewed my options and resigned
maybe.
with my blinker on. The parking lot was almost empty. There were no carts loose in the lot, which was a first.
Yeah, I think we'll just take this.
I got out of my car and walked into the store. The first problem didn't even hit me until I was securely inside the building and probably would have driven any worlders entering in the other direction.
No, we do this.
The sign had said Walmart.
Perfect. We do that. Then we Iono. They will only get 2. I get 6, which is perfect for me.
Was very much wrong. The greeter at the door was an
Cramomat. This.
Who said, "Welcome to Walmart," with accents on the wrong syllables. So it came out, "Welcome to Walmart." Again, tired and not paying much attention.
We will take this.
My cart, which moved only slightly better than a boulder with square wheels, and
Do that.
this place, man, was it big.
Do that.
Newcomer to warehouse stores, but this place just went.
Then
I shoved my cart down endless aisles, looking for any sign of my necessities. It seemed like every aisle was just a mishmash of the same.
What?
Regardless of the signs. I saw value packs of toys, electronics,
does
software, everything except what I needed. The next weird thing presented.
do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. 210. Does that not count for that?
Then I looked at the next one.
I'm so confused. I thought that would have worked.
Picked up a container of bleach. Empty. I was not the only one in the store at that time. A couple of people as confused as me, wandering around looking lost. An old lady looked at my shirt hopefully and opened her mouth, and I shook my head. At a store this big, you had to have a lot of personnel, didn't you? Courtesy clerks, loss prevention, stalkers, the works. dragged my cart around looking for the elusive breed. After, I kid you not, 10 minutes, I abandoned the cart because it was slowing me down. Still no employee in sight. I had heard of robotics stores before.
Yeah, that was stupid.
The stores so good that even the employees didn't know who they were working for. This was America. Why would they do something like that here, and to what end? Anyone who tried it would probably get sued into the ground by corporate lawyers before they could open their doors. I had nearly given up on finding a clerk, when I caught a glimpse of someone going around in the corner, dressed in those Wally World scrubs. I trotted after, calling, "Excuse me?" They didn't slow down. I got
I think I'll
loud.
do one more match.
"Excuse me." I switched to a light jog. Somehow this
One more
person
match,
seemed
and
well ahead of
I
me
think that
despite appearing
may be it
stolen
for the
at a
night
casual
for me.
pace. I broke into a run. Someone walked out of the aisle ahead of us, pushing another stubborn cart, looking the other way. The clerk turned to go down one of the other aisles. The other side of the clerk looked exactly the same. I stopped in my tracks, not sure what I'd seen. The other customer caught sight of the clerk leaving and huffed and puffed, pushing their cart after the retreating specter. I had just seen the clerk turn a complete 180 degrees and never seen a face. The front of the clerk had been identical to the back. No facial features, nothing at all. I realized I had no idea where I was. The clerk had only led me deeper and deeper into the store. There were no windows in this place, and the aisles stretched on for even longer than I had originally gathered. What the hell was this place? I shivered a little. Time to find the doors. I hunted fruitlessly down the aisles for a while before realizing what an idiot I was. I needed to find a wall and follow that until I hit the front. Easy as pie, right? Wrong. I found the wall and walked along its surface. I made 5 perpendicular turns. 5 times I followed the wall exactly, no front door. I was starting to become really scared. Okay, this wasn't a real store, but why couldn't I find the door? I thought about it and figured that maybe they had a way to disguise the doors on the inside wall so that when they closed, they disappeared. Nobody looked back when they walked into a store, did they? I continued walking my circuit, patting the wall, looking for a likely place.
Hello? Anyone there?
A shaky voice came from an aisle cap behind me. I wasn't really ready to trust anyone in this place, but I thought it wouldn't hurt to answer.
"I'm here. Are you another customer?"
Oh, thank God.
It was a lady's voice. I could hear the scrape of a cart dragging on the tile floor.
I've been here for hours. My cell doesn't get any reception in here. Could you help me out? I seem to be lost.
"Sure.
I looked down the next aisle.
Can you walk in a straight line over to me?"
I'm sorry. This aisle appears to be capped here. It's just shelves on either side, then a dead end.
"Can you follow it to the other end?"
I've tried. Maybe you can see something I'm missing?
With a lot of misgivings, I stepped away from the wall and down the aisle. I tried to guide the woman with my voice. She was very apologetic for troubling me. She felt so silly for getting lost in a straight line. Her husband would think. I hit the end of the aisle and got a cold chill. There was the aisle cap, extra wide. The aisles to either side were empty.
"Are you there?"
Yes. Do you see anything?
Do you?
I just see another shelf with all the same crap that's on all the others.
Her voice held a touch of panic.
I don't know how I got myself in here. If there's some opening I'm not seeing, maybe I wandered into an opening.
It was hard to swallow past the lump in my throat.
"Maybe. Listen, I'm going to find the front door and call someone, okay? I'll be back as soon as I can. Just try not to go somewhere that doesn't open up, okay?"
Okay.
The woman seemed a little better, now that she had the comforting lie that someone would take care of it. I had no idea what I was doing, but she didn't need to know that. I found the wall again and followed it, aggressively punching shelves. I scattered useless merchandise mock-ups to look for secret entrances. The space between aisles got longer. I would see an aisle cap 2, 3 aisles wide. I heard other people calling out. I started running along the wall looking for seams. There were no checkout stands, no food court, nothing to indicate where the doors might be. It was a seamless cube of junk, and I was running laps fruitlessly. My first and only stroke of luck hit me that night. I found the greeter. From far away, It looked like a person. From the corner of your eye, if you were distracted and not paying attention, it looked like a person. But if you really studied it, you realized it had a bunch of weird formations on its head that only just looked like a face. Sort of like those pictures made up of thousands of colored dots. It only looked like a thing from further back. Up close, it was just a bunch of meaningless blobs. The greeter waddled along like it didn't know how to walk. Not an exaggeration, it kept putting its feet wrong and twisting its body like it wasn't used to being bipedal. I crept up behind it and grabbed its shirt collar. The greeter blinked. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It had no eyes, just a bunch of stubs that cast shadows that happened to look like eyes from far away. It spooked me so much I let go of its collar.
Where's the door?
The thing shuffled a little.
Walmart.
Where's the fucking door?
Gave the thing a little shove.
Look, if you let me out, I won't call the cops. Just let me go.
The greeter looked around and back at me.
Oh, Art.
I had a horrible realization dawn on me. Like the double-sided clerk, this probably only had one purpose. I wasn't going to get anywhere with it because there was literally nowhere to go. I went a little crazy then. I was hungry, tired, and desperate. I threw the greeter at the wall and it rippled like a condom full of jello. The wall went up. I could smell the sweet night air of freedom and started running. Good thing, too, because the wall almost immediately started closing as I ran. Hit me on the elbow hard. I had a bruise for days, but I was out. The greeter wasn't so lucky. I could hear the squeals as the door punched shut on it, but I didn't stop to look. I ran to my car and gunned it out of there. Parked in a nearby strip mall and called the cops. I'm afraid I wasn't the best reporter, though. Somewhere between spouting off about a fake Walmart and prisoners, the dispatcher hung up on me. I decided to drive to a police station, but my slightly calmer story was only met with skepticism. After what seemed like hours, I finally got an officer who agreed to accompany me to the site. Here's the thing. I had been aimlessly driving around when I stumbled on the Walmart. I had been panicked as I fled from it. Now I had to admit I was completely lost. The officer eventually told me if I couldn't find the store, I would have to come back and file a report. I let them go and fled back to my apartment, swallowing down my guilt. I had let everyone trapped in that store down. I hoped that they could at least hang on till morning. I called in sick to my job and drove around looking for the Walmart. I looked through every shopping center, strip mall, anywhere that even slightly resembled the place I'd gone last night. Finally, I found a donut place I remembered from that night. From there, I was able to retrace my route. I wound up at a big warehouse-type building with that familiar parking lot. All of last night's cars still in place. The building was empty. No sign, no shelves, nothing. I've looked around since then, every chance I get, but I've never seen another Walmart.
We release you back into your own reality. If you would like to find out, hear the full-length version of our audio program, please visit
Yeah.
sleeppodcast.com to learn about
Thank you,
our
Lord, for the